Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because...
Hi guys, welcome to Crazy to Forever and let's explore Meghalaya in detail. This is going to be a 10 days itinerary, but I'll also be telling you how to make it a 7-day one. After a long time, 2-seater वाले plane में बैठ रहे हैं. पहले तो यही चलता था, but अब the big Boeings have come and it's very nice, it's very cozy and it feels very different. And we started our trip from Chennai via Kolkata to Shillong. We started at 5 AM and reached this cute small cozy airport Shillong by 12. I have a detailed video on cost and budget where I have included transportation charges and details of from where you could hire bikes at low cost. And off we reached our hotel. Do check out the playlist for some best options to stay at when in Meghalaya. It's our first day here and we are heading to the Wards Lake. It's already I think 2:30. We have hired a bike for the day. Wards Lake is an artificial lake in Shillong located in the center of the city. Bright colored flower beds create a bright and vibrant backdrop to the scenic lake. And then we went to the most famous and the main market of Shillong, the Police Bazaar. Come here to shop and enjoy the nightlife. Northeastern region is known for its stylish people, so I got myself an amazing haircut which I had been wanting for years. Later that day, we visited the Red Hill Cafe Point, which was splendid. To Nongriat today, it's a viewpoint, and from there we'll be going to Letlam, और उसके बाद opposite, मतलब Shillong वापस आके we'll be going to the Sacred Forest. तो आज बहुत ठंड होने वाली है और आज मैंने थोड़ा बहुत funky कपड़ा पहना है. I paired up a black top with tie and dye pants and accessorized with mirror necklace and a jacket on top, and off we went to Nongriat viewpoint. Though it's a sunrise point, we couldn't make it that early. In February, it's mostly misty since it's winter, though the best months to visit Meghalaya is April to June. We reached this beautiful village of Nongriat. After dropping your vehicle at the parking, you might need to walk ahead for 20 to 30 minutes to reach the end point. We are in the Nongriat viewpoint and it's quite cold here, but I don't know if we'll be able to view because it's a misty day. But you know what? The people here speak so much better English than us. Because English is also a local language here. From here and go to that point. I think from here also we can see the same view. After having some delicious hot Maggi and momos, the staple food of mountains, we reached to the Letlam Canyon. Located 24 kilometers from Shillong, literally translated to the end of the hills. बहुत ही प्यारा जगह है and it's so windy here, बहुत हवा चल रहा है और मस्त वाला ठंडा लग रहा है. It's not like एकदम chill रह नहीं सकते, ऐसा भी नहीं है. बहुत ही प्यारा मौसम है. You can see behind me the whole thing. Like it's so beautiful. And after spending some good time here, we headed to the Sacred Forest, which is an ancient forest preserved by the local Khasi village people with guided tours that explain its significance. You can find a lot of Rudraksh trees here also. As goes the local saying, there cannot be a kingdom without a sacred forest and no sacred forest without a kingdom.
If you peel the cover from the seat, this line, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 3 mukhi.
And what is single mukhi?
Single mukhi is a very powerful Rudraksh and very rare Rudraksh.
It is believed to be abode of the Khasi deity Labasa, who is said to protect the clan and the village from all harm. And it's 78.6 hectares big. Though the ritual is not performed now here, but it's there on the hill. But this is beautiful. There's a small Khasi heritage village where a wedding photo shoot was going on. So for some time we forgot where we were going and we started shooting them. Coming back to this model village created to showcase the traditional lifestyle of the Khasi tribe. Afterwards, we returned back and made our way to the Police Bazaar and tried some different variety of street fruits.
So this
Mawphlang.
Mawphlang.
Yes,
Mawphlang.
And this one?
Soshang.
This one is best. You get this?
Yeah, we took.
You took it already. Okay.
Now we are having this. On day 3, we had planned to leave for Cherrapunji, but before which we headed to Umiam Lake and the Elephant Falls. This lake and resort is also in the banks of the Umiam Lake, and it's basically a reservoir.
Right now we are in Umiam Lake. But Umiam Lake is different and this is different. So we went to Umiam Lake, I just showed you right now. That is not crowded, it's a private place. You can just sit there for a while or so. And you cannot walk much there. This is called the Orchard Lake. So when you're on the way to Umiam Lake, you will find this Orchard Lake. So you have to get down there and then you can enjoy this. And if you want to go to Umiam Lake also, you can visit that. A private lake. This is my lake and there's no one in this lake.
I'm also there. I'm the owner of the lake.
Elephant Falls is a multi-tiered waterfalls in picturesque surrounding with easy walking trails and stairs.
We are right behind the Elephant Falls. I don't know if the water will be more than this in the season time, but this looks really pretty. And we are in the 3rd level of the fall. So this is the last one. We are hiring the bike for like the whole 8 to 9 days, and this is how we're going to travel to Cherrapunji and other places. So whoever is sitting behind, whoever is not driving, will be having one backpack on their back.
And we placed one bag on the footboard and the shoulder bag on top of it, and off we went to Cherrapunji, which is 54 kilometers away and takes around 2.5 to 3 hours to reach, because you have many viewpoints on the way, and also considering the breaks, of course. The roads of Meghalaya are so heavenly now, except for very few bad patches, but completely safe. When you cross this bridge, there is a very beautiful viewpoint here. And one point to note is that sunsets are very early here, at around 5. So by 5:30 or so, it can be completely dark. Plan such that you don't get stuck in the dark, since there's no light streets here either, which could make your drive riskier. It was only 6:30 now and already too dark when we reached our hotel.
Hey, come closer now, waiting for you. But tomorrow's slowly. Oh yeah.
Our hotel was very near to this Orange Roots restaurant, which is a decent one in the whole of Cherrapunji.
Hello. Hello. So cool, huh? Yeah, very cool.
So we had our dinner here and thoda exercise kiya for heat and got ready for an excellent day in Cherrapunji. First being Arwah caves, known for its limestone walls with fossils of fish and crustaceans. It would take around 15 to 20 minutes walk to reach the cave. Do keep silence and observe the beauty of the flora and fauna around here.
Where do we start? You can learn to discover a million stars. Here in the shadows, I know you're scared.
When we reached the cave, we came to know that there was a power shutdown here and the lights in the cave couldn't be switched on. So we took out our torchlight. Keeping some essential things handy can be very useful. This cave was very deep and the entrance and the exit is the same way, so you can't get lost. You'll find many streams also inside.
Just admit that you're just afraid. Time to let go of all your fears and pride. Stand up beside me, don't you hide. We can build a better place if we can just find a way.
We're heading towards Nohkalikai Falls. बहुत ही मस्त road है.
Rise from the ashes, from the anger. finger from
जैसे कि आप अच्छे से देख सकते हैं हम लोग नोहकालिकाई फॉल्स के पीछे खड़े हैं, दिख रहा है ना?
But this is how it would have looked. मैंने थोड़ा सा edit मार दिया यहाँ पे. We made our way to the Mawsmai cave. Some elections were going on at this time, and can you see the crowd here? That's why people have come together for hearing the politicians. This is also a limestone cave, but one has to bend, crawl, squeeze through narrow spaces at times, but it's adventurous and fun. Here you will see amazing limestone formations and you can enter from one side and exit from another. The tube lights around here are very dim, hence recommended to carry a torch with you. Try the star fruit. Star fruits on the hill stations is the best fruit you can have.
feels like love. Cupid
अभी हम लोग वकाबा फॉल्स जा रहे हैं. So there are 2-3 व्यू पॉइंट्स it seems here. और अभी फॉग भी नहीं है तो काफ़ी अच्छा दिखेगा. एंड ऑल्सो हमें उसका आवाज़ भी सुनाई दे रहा है. तो होपफुली विल सी दिस फॉल्स.
You will have to walk 10 to 20 minutes here as well.
didn't know what hit me when we started. I was shaking electric.
Then we went to the Garden of Caves, which comprises 11 points that can be covered up to 1.5 hours. Includes waterfall, caves, bridges, etc.
अभी we are walking on a bamboo bridge which is made on a waterfall. इसका कोई support वगैरह कुछ नहीं है. It's just purely bamboo.
Dawai is a sprout of water that comes from an opening inside a rock. The name comes from the fact that the water is being used by the locals for good health. Day 5, we went to the double-decker Living Root Bridge trek, which you can totally skip if you're going to Mawlynnong. Early morning, we started from our hotel, had our breakfast at the roadside stall and reached the point.
Right now we are in Nongriat and we are going for the trek to the double-decker bridge. That was the parking and we took sticks, which is like 20 rupees. It's actually 10 rupees, but they charge 20 rupees, but it's okay. And we have 3,000 steps to go ahead. It's going to be a long trek.
After some time,
इसके आगे तो कुछ दिख ही नहीं रहा है एक्चुअली. 2 रास्ते हैं, समझ नहीं आ रहा है किस तरफ से, और इतना स्टीप होते जा रहा है. Yeah, we're going to abandon the plan and climb back again.
we got friends and made our way to the bridge. And after 3 hours, we made it to this. I have a detailed video on this too in our playlist. Do give it a watch if you plan to go on this trek. So we're actually walking on the root of the tree. And get yourself an amazing fish spa. On day 6, we made our way to Mawlynnong village, which is 80 kilometers and will take you around 3 hours to reach. On the way, you might find a few bad patches of road, and also because a lot of road area is under construction. Then I took handover of the driver from Ashutosh and we made it to the village.
The sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
Do check out the best places to stay video in our playlist.
The sun, come won't you come on?
On the way to the Mawlynnong village, you will find a stone kind of structure, similar version of what we have in Mahabalipuram. Mawlynnong village is notable for its cleanliness and also is the Asia's cleanest village. They have tree houses from where you can view Bangladesh, and you can spend some time roaming around the village and admiring its beauty.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right. When
This village also has its own living root bridge, very similar to the one we trekked to. The only difference is that was a double decker and this is only a single floor.
all day, all
Try the potatoes here and the pineapples, they taste completely different from what we get in the market.
together, it don't matter if it rains.
On our 7th day, we made our way to the Dawki river and on the way also saw Bangladesh very closely. We spoke to the soldiers too. Hats off to them for protecting us. If you have one day time, skip going to Dawki and go to Shnongpdeng village and also do camping for one day. Dawki is overcrowded and has become very touristy. If you really want to enjoy this river, make your way to Shnongpdeng, and that's what we did. It's hardly a 10 minutes drive from the bridge. Even if you don't have a day, go for boating over there instead of going in Dawki. And here is our campsite with many more camps together. I have a detailed video on camping in Dawki too, check it out. How to spend a day here? Do boating on this mirror river.
अभी मजा आएगा. Oh wow. Reach the waterfall. Go snorkeling. Easy. बस leave your food. अच्छा हाथ दे. कहाँ जाना है? क्यों पानी टच हो रहा है नीचे?
Enjoy the river. Go for a swim here. Climb the bridge for witnessing a beautiful sunset and spend the whole night on the banks of the river.
तेरा बच्चा है ना दिखाओ. एक्सीलेटर की तेरी है. ये रोड है. अभी मैं
On the 8th day, we drove back to Shillong, but on the way, don't forget to visit the Krang Falls and the Fifi Falls.
So we got our life jackets and we are wearing it. There is a changing room here. You can change and look at the waterfall.
The perfect place to go for a swim with life jackets.
reaching for
उधर पे जा सकते हैं.
वो चेक करने के लिए है. It's okay, Sona. Don't be so.
डीप है, उसमें मगरमच्छ भी है.
Still I see you, sweet escape, a lovely start, but letting go
मैडम का फटा हुआ एज यूजुअल जहाँ पे भी जाते हैं एडवेंचर में इधर पड़े रहते हैं. हाथ मारे के साथ नॉर्मल स्विमिंग करो जैसे स्विमिंग करते हैं. हाँ थोड़ा मुझे तेरे वीडियो लेने दे सोना. कुछ नहीं होगा पागल. छोड़ डूबेगी नहीं. हटो थोड़ा पीछे जा. कैसा लग रहा है यहाँ पे आके?
feel you hold my hand just like you used to back then. These
मस्त स्विम के बाद हम गए फीफी फॉल्स. फीफी फॉल्स थोड़ा डाइवर्ट होके जाना होगा and it's one adventurous road. We came to see that there was no one here, so we did not take the risk of, leaving our luggage and then hiking. It will take around 30 minutes one way to reach there. So after spending some time here, off we went, beating down the traffic on the road and reached Shillong in the evening. This is the most amazing place we stayed here. I wish I could have known this earlier. Later that evening, we visited Police Bazaar and tried some amazing sweets in the Ganga sweet shop. Next morning, we visited the Airforce museum, which was pending. Nice displays of aircrafts were kept here. You can also play a video game here.
It's time to leave.
Made a lot of friends here and leaving this amazing place with tons of memories. See you in the next vlog.